For years, I've been leading growth teams and building growth systems for Facebook, Instacart, Instagram, Shopify, you name it. And while I'm incredibly proud of all of that great work and the billions of dollars of impact I've driven, what I'm most proud of right now is this book right here called The Daily Growth Map. And it's a different type of growth. It's about personal growth, and it stems from my inability to drive lasting change in my life for over 20 years. While I was driving all of that massive impact in this ambitious and fun career that is incredibly rewarding, I forgot about myself. And as a result, my life ended up pretty broken, very broken. And it's embarrassing to say in many ways. I was 275 pounds. I had dangerously high blood pressure and blood sugar. I was on my way to getting diabetes. Now, while I was making a lot of money, I had a lifestyle where I was just spending all of it and on frivolous things, and I was going out to fancy dinners, and I was drinking every night. And then when I would drink, I would end up smoking cigarettes. And I was chasing women that just didn't love me. It's sad, it's hard to admit. But I do it because I know that there's other people who are in the same position. And then, after years of trying to battle this and stay consistent and take all these actions that I knew I needed to take, but I just couldn't actually do it, I found the secret. And that secret is free. Yes, believe it or not, I'm not trying to sell you some sort of $1,000 program or anything. This is all part of a free challenge on identity manifestation. Now, before you get all scared about this M word, manifestation, this is not some woo-woo bullshit. Don't worry, we're not gonna sit in a room holding crystals, chanting things like, I won the lotto, I have a Lamborghini, and expect that shit to show up. I don't believe in that. Now, if you do, great, you should do more of that. If it works for you, do more. This is manifesting identity. This is becoming the person who is deserving of the things that you want to bring into your life so that you can make lasting change. And you see, the secret here that I learned of all things is the other F word, feelings. Yes, those things that we have never been trained on, that we've actually distracted ourselves the way that I was distracting myself for years, are so powerful. And we as humans, we are already manifestors. We just might not think of it that way. And we have feelings, and feelings are the kernel of all of these manifestations. And in this little book that's only 33 pages long, this guy Neville Goddard explains how feelings, when introduced right before you go to sleep, can power the subconscious mind. And then your conscious mind and your subconscious mind work together. And so if you've ever been in a situation where you feel like you have all the willpower and you have all the motivation, but it's just not working, it's just not clicking, and there's something else, this program is for you. It only takes 3 minutes per night. And when I first read this book, Feeling is the Secret by Neville Goddard, I thought, wow, this is bullshit. But you know what? Nothing else was working. I was in a pretty broken place, like I mentioned. And shortly after doing this, in just 7 days, my mindset started to change. But changing your mindset's not easy. And so what I learned was happening was my identity was shifting through feelings. Now, all of a sudden, my friends started to ask me, Dom, what changed? What changed, Dom? I went from being 275 pounds to 190 and not losing 1 pound of muscle. I actually gained muscle. This is not a weightlifting program, don't worry. I quit drinking completely, and then that means no more cigarettes either. And it's not like I still crave it and I'm white knuckling it and thinking, oh God, I can't go to social events. I've become completely comfortable with myself in social settings. I just no longer am a drinker. Rather than spending all that money, I've saved $1 million. And importantly, I've also accelerated in my career, which was already doing great. And I've repaired relationships that have been full of resentment with ex-partners and my mom. And so through all of this, what has really happened is I have gone from being the victim of my life, where all of these things that I was doing that were my reward systems for all this shit that I had to do, I just had to do so much stuff. I was carrying such a burden. I have gone from that victim to being the creator of my life. And when you understand that you can manifest identities, you become the creator of your life. And so in less than 3 minutes per day, you can start the process in the Daily Growth Map of manifesting this identity. I want to be really clear here though. This is not some silver bullet. This is not like you can just feel skinny and wake up skinny. That is not what we're talking about. What we're talking about is the ability to get yourself to do the work that's been so hard before. And how does that happen? It becomes effortless. Why? How in the world can it become effortless? It's because those actions that you had to stay consistent with that were so hard before are now aligned to this new identity. They actually become fun. It shifts from I have to I get to. And I had heard that so many times before and I just had no idea how to do it. And now I do. It's through the power of feelings and powering your manifestations. So if this resonates with you, I ask you one thing, and that's to give it a try for at least 7 days. Start to notice the shift. Join the challenge today. You can either grab the link below or above, depending whatever platform this is on, or comment 7 days if this is on Instagram, you know all the tricks. And once you do this and you start enjoying the benefits, share it. Find other people who don't understand the power of feelings, the newfound power that you have, and share that with them. And join the community and talk with others. And if you don't want to, that's okay too. But remember, feeling is the secret.